Now that you know what we're envisioning, let's walk through the nuts and bolts of both the family worship segment and the children's dismissal. Parents, your children will stay with you in the service until the worship and song portion is over. In-service worship can look different for each child. Yours might sit, others might stand, and still some might do something in between. And you know what? That's perfectly okay. No matter what worshiping posture your child chooses, we will be patient and glad that the next generation is in our midst. Once the worship set is finished, an announcement will be made dismissing the kids to children's church. At this point, all blast-off students ages 4 through kindergarten will exit through the children's doors near the bathrooms. They'll see helpers in blue vests and Miss Sarah holding a sign. All Skyrocket students, 1st through 5th grade, will exit the worship center using the main doors to the lobby. Again, Skyrocket helpers will be seen wearing yellow vests, and yours truly will be waving a big sign. Miss Sarah and I will do a head count and then proceed to our classrooms in an orderly fashion. Blast off to the chapel and skyrocket to the activity center. If there are ever any changes to those locations, that'll be announced prior to dismissal. Then, just like usual, after service, parents will promptly go to their children's respective classes to pick up your kids. Also, parents, one little word of advice. Maybe have your children use the restroom before the main worship service, because we will not be having scheduled bathroom breaks during class anymore. There, easy as that. Now let's check in with Rachel for some final details.
In the church, anything that happens to one of the members affects the whole body. So even if you don't have young children, how can you help accommodate for those who do? One way is by leaving sections in the back of the worship center and overflow area for families with young children. That way they have easy access to the exits once dismissed. With our children joining us, the services will be even fuller than usual. This might mean scooching a tad bit closer to your neighbors in the pew. By and large, the check-in process will remain the same. Right when you come into church, whether that's before Sunday school hour or before the worship service, you'll check in your children just as you have done before. But if you don't get the chance to sign in your children before the service starts, we ask that the parents please take their kids to the check-in desk at the time of dismissal and then escort them to Blast Off or Skyrocket. Check-in will remain open until all children have arrived to their classes. These are some big changes, we know, but we believe changes that help us become more like the church laid out in Scripture are worth it. If you have any questions, go to cedarcrest.church/kids for more information, or you can reach out to us by emailing kids@cedarcrest.church.